1 2 mic check. Wapi makofi ya msungu tafadhali? Tumuongeze makofi, tumuongeze makofi ya kilo. Ndio. Mnajisikiaje leo hii kuwa hapa kwamba mmemaliza form 4? Mnajisikiaje? Mnafeel namna gani yani? Mnasikiaje? Mnasikia vizuri Maana ni juzi tu mkiwa wadogo mkija hapa mkipata ufadhili wa Governor Scholarship, na tuwashukuru Mwenyezi Mungu kwamba mmefika umbali huu, au sio? Au sio? Ala? Au sio? Naam, muda si mrefu basi tutakuwa tunaanza shughuli ya siku ya leo, na tayari baadhi ya maafisa wakuu katika idara ya elimu wamefika wakiongozwa na mkurugenzi wao bwana Avedi Charles, na pia tunaye bwana Msungu ambaye pia ni mmojawapo wa wasimamizi wakuu katika idara ya elimu. Kwa hivyo mkae standby, au sio? Na natumai umesajili, wapo na kipande cha burudani, umesajili jina lako na ndugu Msungu au sio? Manake wengine wenu mna mashairi, mna michezo mbalimbali. CBC wakati mnaondoka, ile CBC imeshika kasi ama bado? Nani anakumbuka siku hasa, kama ilikuwa Jumatatu, Jumanne, Jumatano, Alhamisi, Jumaa, Jumamosi, Jumapili, siku ambayo mwanzo mnapewa ufadhili hapo, mnakuja hapa? Nani anakumbuka ilikuwa siku gani? Hamkumbuki? Nani anakumbuka ilikuwa siku gani? Na unajua kuna zawadi pale. Msungu amesema naona ana zawadi kochokocho. Ana zawadi kochokocho. Kwa hivyo unaweza ukajibu swali na kumwambia ongeza jina katika orodha. Kwa hivyo ilikuwa siku gani ambayo mnapewa ufadhili, Mheshimiwa Gavana? Kama unakumbuka vizuri. Naam? Naam, ilikuwa Ijumaa. Mpigieni makofi tafadhali. Ndugu yangu njoo kidogo, njoo utuambie unaitwa nani, umesoma shule gani, na labda ulipata alama ngapi? Tuanzie hapo. Ama wajua alama zako ama wasijue? Wasijue shule uliosoma na unatoka kaunti ndogo gani?
Naitwa Hezron Okoye. Nilisoma Nyang'ori Boys. BTC clean. Alafu nasoma katika shule kwa sasa, najiunga katika Mwambeva BTC. Nachukulia somo la ujenzi, alkadhalika masonry. Naweza kunipata huko hivyo, naitwa Angel. Ukiweza kuja ukiuza tu Angel Kristo ama Pastor Angel, basi mimi ndio huyo utanipata hapo hivyo. Na sina budi kuweza kuwafahamisha kwamba mimi nimeokoka na Yesu Bwana. Nampenda Kristo kama mwokozi wa maisha yangu, na nina talanta mbalimbali, talanta utangazaji, talanta. Kuna kipawa na kipawa. Nikipenda ningependa kuwatumbuiza kidogo, hadi kama sijapata muda wa kuwatumbuiza, lakini nafasi ni yangu, si ndio? Na ukipatiwa nafasi itumie vizuri, si ndio? Ahlan wa sahlan, marhaba mpenzi mtazamaji unanitazama siku ya leo. Nimesema niite Kwea o mwana wa Kwea, papa wa Kwea, man of tactics, nyota kumemetuka na kocha wa Shauri Moyo, Wandeche all times top scorer, ndugu yangu Elvin Chimoto, the best goalkeeper and top scorer akiwa ni Giz Mgaza. Na ni wazi au ni bahiri shairi kwamba ningependa kuweza kuwajumuisha wanafunzi wote ambao mliwapa hivi, tuweze kuwa wanafunzi ambao ni wakubuni, wanafunzi ambao ni watulivu, wanafunzi ambao wanapenda Mungu, wanafunzi ambao ni wamcha Mungu, kwani siku zote wahenga walisema mchumia juani hulia kivulini, na ukitaka cha mvunguni sharti uiname. Ni wazi kwamba siku ya leo tumeweza kukusanyika mahali hapa, tukaweza kuona ni vipi na ni mbinu zipi na ambazo tutaweza kutumia kama wanafunzi. Kwa sasa tumo chini ya serikali ya kaunti ambayo inaweza kutoa ufadhili na kila kitu kilichokuwa kimetolewa. Alkadhalika ni wengi ambao kwa sasa wameweza kuketi kukodoa macho yao mawili kunitazama hadhira hii, kuweza kuona ni vipi na ambavyo sisi kama wanafunzi tutaweza kuimarika ili tujenge taifa la kesho. Kama Angel na kariri kuwa ni wazi kwamba shirika hili la kaunti likiweza kutunga mkono kushika wanafunzi wote na ambao walimewapa kuna talanta mbalimbali, kando tu na masomo tunayosomea, tunaweza kuwa watu na waliokuwa bora zaidi. Tunaweza kutoa wanadamu au wanafunzi kutoka mahali hapa kuelekea chuo kingine. Katika ufadhili wao wengi wanaweza kuwa madaktari, walimu, sio tu kazi na ambayo wanasomea katika vyuo vikuu au vyuo walivyo siku ya leo. Nikitamatisha tarehe hii unaandaliwa na mimi Joseph Angel. Nifuate kwenye mtandao wa Facebook, Twitter na Instagram @JosephAngel, Twitter @Mtopa Elvo, Instagram @ElfasMjaz, alafu Facebook malizia link all the comments, comment pale hivyo kwenye Facebook, Twitter na Instagram, comment Angel. Like you, I just want you to follow. When you just follow, I'll be following because you are following my following. Kumbuka, mtu mmoja akija saidia watu watatu, hao watatu waje wasaidia wengine watatu, na wale watatu waliosaidiwa na watatu waje wasaidia wengine watatu, basi tutakuwa tumeweza kuokoka na kusaidiwa na wale watatu wale watatu. Umeelewa? Kama umeelewa, shukran zaidi. Muone siku njema. Mola awabariki.
Makofi kwa tafadhali. Amesema ati mimi nimesikia tu follow and follow. I'll follow you because you are because you are a follower of following or follow that follow. Tumuongeze makofi le bwana.
Unajua?
Yeah. Mheshimiwa Gavana, naomba tuweze kusimama tafadhali kwa heshima na taadhima, tuweze kumkaribisha Mheshimiwa Gavana ambaye ataongoza hafla ya siku ya leo, na ndugu yangu
barabara kabisa. Kama bado tungali tumesimama, tupate wimbo wa taifa. Kama bado tungali tumesimama, tupate maombi ya kutufungulia mkutano kutoka kwa mwanafunzi wetu Collins Maloba.
Let us believe as I'm going to pray. Our dear and everlasting King, we thank you for this day, O Father. You have granted us this session, O God. Let it be successful. We honor you, my Lord. You are highly lifted up, my Jesus. We magnify your name, for there is no one like you in our lives. We worship you, we honor you. It is in your powerful name I do pray, trusting and believing. Amen.
Na tuweze kukaa kila mtu. Mheshimiwa Governor wa kaunti hii ya Vihiga, mawaziri, maofisa wote wa serikali, managers wetu wa VTCs na wanafunzi, hamjambo. Hamjambo tena. Hebu tupunge hewa, hebu tupunge mkono. Hamjambo. Na ningependa niwakaribishe siku ya leo katika makao makuu hii ya kaunti ya Vihiga, na moja kwa moja ningependa tuende kwa kipindi cha utumbuizaji, na ningemuita mwenzangu Victor Wetende ambaye ataendeleza kipindi cha utumbuizaji. Karibu.
Asante bwana Yate, tumpigie Yate makofi. Wale ambao hawamjui, kwa wanafunzi, yeye ndiye msimamizi wa serikali wa kaunti hii ndogo. Manake Vihiga ina various sub counties, kaunti ndogo baina yake, na yeye ndiye sub county administrator wa Vihiga sub county. Bila kupoteza muda, tutaingia katika sehemu fupi ya burudani, na raha iliyoje, manake Your Excellency, wanafunzi hawa wamekuja na wamefurahia sana yale mageuzi ambayo umeleta katika sekta ya elimu. Na wale wanafunzi wa scholarship, mna bahati, manake hapa magharibi Kenya nzima gavana wetu ndio wa kwanza kabisa kuona kwamba wanafunzi wanapata scholarship. Makofi kwake. Hapa Kakamega hakuna governor scholarship, hapa Kisumu hakuna governor scholarship, hapa Nandi hakuna governor scholarship. Niendelee kutaja ama nisiendelee? Kwa sababu ya muda sitaendelea. Na pia ukija katika mambo ya mafunzo anuwai, our VTCs, idadi ambayo imeongezeka baada ya mheshimiwa governor kuja ofisini ni ya juu. Alipata zikiwa chache sana, hazina walimu hawalipi wale wa VTCs, viombo pia vya masomo ameleta. Si amefanya kazi? Tumpigie makofi tena. Angekuwa kwamba magavana wanaruhusiwa kuongeza kipindi cha 3, tungesema 5. Lakini tumtakia kila laheri, sasa apande juu, aingie kule Ikulu na katika serikali kuu. Bila kupoteza wakati, na Naomba Mwambeva, Njoni Mwambeva mje na
Mwambeva VTC tafadhali. Njoni mtufungulie kitengo cha burudani na spoken word. Ama hawakuja Mwambeva? Wamekuja kweli? Haya, njoni upesi upesi, njoni upesi upesi. Na unapokuja Mheshimiwa Gavana, hizi tuzo walijizolea katika tamasha ya muziki na mchezo wa kuigiza katika kiwango cha kitaifa. Kwa hivyo inaonyesha kwamba pia Vihiga tumejaliwa kuwa na talanta bora katika taifa letu la Kenya. Mwambeva.
So leo tuko hapa courtesy of happiness. Yumpia. Happiness ni elimu na tumbo juu ya kucheka kuliko kuumwa na kichwa juu ya kununa. Happiness ni kutoka stage alafu gavana anakuambia kijana, kuja nikupatie kitu. Happiness ni kuingia kwa matatu with a stranger, unatoa noti ya 1,000, unaambia conductor ya wawili na hujamuomba namba. So my mama aliniambia nisiwahi jicompare na wao, juu mimi si wao, na difference yangu na wao ni ati mimi babangu alitamani kuwa na pesa, lakini hao mababa zao walizaliwa kwa pesa. Difference yangu na wao ni ati kila siku babangu alicomplain juu ya jam, lakini the last time hao waliona jam ilikuwa kwa meza wakimeza breakfast. So niko na swali. Mbona siku hizi vipofu wanavaa macho ine? Ama ni vile wanaogopa mtawaonea? Niko na swali. Ushaenda kwa duka ya kiziwi ukajaribu kubagain, si hata unajua hawezi kusikizia? Niko na swali. Mbona hapa ndani watu wanakaa familia? Si hata gavana anakaa anko yangu wa familia. So sikiza. Jua bila masomo in our generation ni kama mtu akona simu na ina sim card. I'm sorry, you just missed the line. Bila masomo in our generation ni kama mtu amemiss ya chakula. I'm sorry, you just missed the line. Bila masomo in our generation ni kama mtu amefua manguo akaanika kwa clothesline zikaanguka chini. I'm sorry, you just missed the line. Bila masomo in our generation ni kama mtu ashikanishi spoken word yangu. I'm sorry, you just missed the line. So sikiza, Peter alipita lakini hakupita sana, alipata 300. Kwa hizo siku 3 alifanya mtihani wake wa kidato cha 3, alipendwa na watu. Lakini alipoingia chuo kikuu, madawa yakawa, Mungu aliabudu kando na Mwenyezi Mungu, akasahau hata uwe kibogoyo. Kwa hii maisha huwezi toboa bila Mola. Hakufanya kazi na Elianto, lakini alikuwa mafutani. Kwake akajua ni kuwa mkali wao, huku akibugia makali ya pombe. Lakini hali haikuwa hali wakati wazazi wake walipata ajali, kwani sisi sote tunajua ajali haina kinga na ikikupata huwezi pinga. Hivyo basi akakosa hata uwezo wa kununua majani, ilimshinda ikambidi aende kuishi na majirani, na hapo akaamua kuachana madawa na simu za Safaricom, akajiredeem, na ndio kwa maana sahi na bonga points. So kama marafiki alipoteza marafiki wake wote, lakini haikuwa kazi kupata wengine wachapa kazi, kwani si aliogopa kazi ya kutafuta kazi baada ya masomo. Hivyo basi akajituma, na ingawaje walisema wazazi wake waliuza ng'ombe kusomesha ng'ombe, alikubali kuwa ng'ombe, kwani si alikuwa shuleni kutafuta greener pastures. Kama Faith hakupoteza imani, na kama Victor akawa victorious. Hivyo basi wale wote mnasikia njaa, natumai pia sauti yangu mnaisikia nikisema vijana tuache miadarati. Nasema tuache miadarati. So do you go on dream? Niko na dream that one day government itakuwa na too much trust and confidence in our candidates, so watahitaji kuchungwa na gun. Niko na dream that one day Harambee Stars itabeba World Cup. Niko na dream that one day our wasanii wote watakuja kushine brighter than Diamond wa Tanzania. So English na Kiswahili ni grammar na Sheng ndio lugha ya mama. And if you think I'm crazy like father like son, so God must be crazy. Call a poet. Shukran.
Tumeongeze makofi. Haya. Na mheshimiwa gavana nakuita. Alisema happiness ni gavana anasema kijana kuja, si ndio? Kumbe gavana anashikanisha Sheng ama aje? Kumbe si mzae vile. Tumeongeze makofi bwana mdogo. Haya, next tupate basi solo narrative kutoka Maseno VTC. Solo narrative kutoka Maseno VTC. Ama kwa kweli hawa vijana ni wabunifu kweli. Kwa anasema alikuwa mafutani, alafu anatuambia You just missed the line. Hey, noma hiyo. Kwa hivyo baada ya solo narrative kutoka Maseno VTC, naomba pia Mwambeva Choral mkae standby. Baada ya Mwambeva Choral tutapata stand up comedy kutoka kwa Mwambeva alafu Shem Kaduki Chavakali High School ambaye atatufungia na wimbo wa gospel.
Ani supasu sitori yangu mrembo kishenzi just finished her high school education with the highest extreme grade of an exclamation mark in both my mother tongue and my father tongue. E-. This had seen her join my institution, BD Vocational Camp Teachers Training Primary Secondary JISS Without Life University College, whereby the principal was the head chef, the cook, the nurse, the school driver, and also doubled up as a security guard at night. Mrembo Kishenzi was my BFF. We did everything together. Eating, we ate together. Drinking, we drank together. Sleeping, we all slept together. Hata tukikatiwa na wavulana, tulikatiwa pamoja. Lakini, sio na shoka. Our friendship was tight as comrade na chapodondo. Yani, tulipendana kama matatizo. Mrembo Kishenzi, the rain started beating us the moment she got a smartphone. This is where she learned about Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and selfies. She could take 100 photos. Wadau, 100. Edit 99, delete 98, and post 1. Moja yake that has gone through a series of editing and filtering on her Facebook account. The photos were also followed by a caption, kuona ni bure, kudm ni bure, kuomba namba, wazee, pesa kwanza. One particular day, Mrembo Kishenzi met a particular man, tall as a groundnut, with a navy blue facial complexion, leave alone Steve simple boy, freshy barida. He ramshackled Mrembo's account with 50 Kenyan shillings, an amount that comrades like us only see on betting sites. Bila win as a possible win. Mrembo Kishenzi was bombazled. She was shocked and she was mesmerized. 50,000 Kenyan shillings, Governor. Imagine 50. And that is where, like most ladies do, we prepare ourselves. Mrembo Kishenzi prepared herself for the date with that particular man. She shaved every single hair on her body. Si kichwa, si miguu, si makwapa, na hata siyo aburindi kiriango. Mrembo Kishenzi, after Mr. Jojo pinning his location, Mrembo Kishenzi went along. Upon there, a huge woman, like a toothpick, showed up, fuming like a buffalo, with a huge pot of boiling hot water sufuria. You know what? Kilimramba Mrembo Kishenzi, according to her name, ni mshenzi. She was baptized in fire. I, as Mrembo Kishenzi's best friend, after laughing my ass off, my dears, she is now back in school after advising her that she should take the bull by its horns and strive for a better future. Mrembo Kishenzi alitaka vya bure, akadhani amepata, hivi sasa kimemramba, paroganya suba, Ni mama paro ganyasubare, ni mama paro ganyasuba, mrembo kishenzi Maseno.
Makofi. Mheshimiwa Gavana anaomba kusalimu. Tumuongeze, karibu nisalimie mrembo kishenzi. Tumuongeze makofi binti tafadhali. Ndio amekuwa na burudani shairi pale la mrembo kishenzi, na nikumbusha msemo wa Kiswahili unasema kwamba utajiri wa haraka haukosi viraka. Utajiri wa haraka haukosi viraka. Haya, baada ya solo narrative kutoka Maseno tupate Mwambeva wakiwa na Cohort. Lakini kabla ya Mwambeva tupate Maseno tandem narrative. Ndio Mwambeva. Tandem narrative kutoka Maseno.
Utape ule msichana mai. Aenda ukape. Ni wawili.
Unatuma message mchana, anajibu usiku. Unatuma message usiku, anajibu mchana. Mapenzi unamwona online anachati na kukujibu hataki.
Looking at all the unread messages on her phone, as regret filled her heart, she wished she knew.
Aha! Maseno VTC has always been known for her prowess in sports, drama, and music. This made it top the list for every high school student who loves sports as a career.
So it was no shock to us, the newly recruited members, to converse the meeting when we met the old members.
You see, these were the people that we had on Famous Sports Club.
Also present were the people we only saw on newspapers, saw on TV, and also stalked on
Instagram.
Also present was our very own Kimeremende. This was a girl who last year won important trophies on Best Scorer,
Best Shooter,
and Best Player.
In her few stay at Maseno VTC, Mrembo Kishenzi had become everyone's favorite. I mean, Kimeremende.
Kimeremende weru, Kimeremende weru, kwa huyanza. Kimeremende weru, Kimeremende weru, kwa huyanza. Oh, lolo.
Hey, comment section lively. Mrembo Kishenzi became so obsessed with social media that became so obsessed and forgot about her education.
Because alijiona hot cake. Yaani alijifanya Vaida. Alijiona kama nyanya mwivo sokoni. Vaida omwana nyanya, omwana mavere, omwana indumbu. Vaida omwana nyanya, omwana mavere, omwana indumbu. Numisa humbe simu aiswe. Numisa humbe simu aiswe. She abandoned her responsibilities to become a socialite. Najua mnawajua, like Vera Sidika, Huda Mondrowe, Aziad Nasenya, na kadhalika.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Hello? She was even blocked on social medias.
And guess what, guys? Mrembo Kishenzi was pregnant and diagnosed with HIV/AIDS. Just because of social media. She had met a man, a very old man. The man had infected her with HIV/AIDS.
Udaku haitaki uzembe. We all ran to the screams. Do you know what? She was aborting. Call the ambulance. Call the ambulance. She was rushed to the hospital. The termination was stopped.
Months later, she came back to Maseno VTC.
transformed, reformed, and humbled by the world. Her mistakes should be our lessons. We thank you, Marcelo.
All right, her mistakes should be our lessons. Tuongeze makofi tafadhali. Ndio, haya, yule mwingine sasa, Mheshimiwa Gavana, naomba tafadhali aweze ku wametuambia mambo mazuri hapa kuhusu mrembo Kishenzi. Alipenda kimeremende, alipenda kimeremende, na mwishowe mambo yakawa na wakati wanaimba hapa Vaida, ndio mwana Clinton ananyosha shingo pale kuangalia vizuri hiyo sehemu. Haya, tupate sasa Mwambeva Coral, alafu stand up comedy kutoka, alafu tupate Shem Kaduki kutoka Chavakali High School na gospel song, alafu mwishowe tutapata stand up comedy kutoka kwa Mwambeva.
Elimu ni bahari, ikatize kwa kuwazi, na jaribu kwa kazi, iwe bora kwetu sisi. Ilisimama kimya, wasadi kapisi. Wakoloni walikuja, wakakileta kiwanda. Wakulima tukakuja, nazo mbegu tukapanda. Utajiri ukakuja, kwa sababu ya kiwanda. Matapeli mkakuja, wakulima tukapanda. Sukari chungu sukari, ni chungu kama shubiri. Sukari chungu sukari, mbona katupa kwa heri? Oneni ona sukari, na watakia buheri. Oneni ona sukari, mwasafisha bahari.
Twataka leseni yetu, tukavune miwa yetu.
Kiwanda hiki ni chetu,
Fungua kiwanda chetu.
punguzeni ati, nendeni kwenye mashamba. Wanabodi wameketi, tutulie na kuomba.
Tunahitaji udhibiti, msipopita waramba.
Wataweka mikakati, asali mtailamba.
Kuna nini kule nje?
Kuna nini hapa nje?
Kuna shida hapa nje.
Kuna shida pale nje.
Tumekosa hata karo.
Wamekosa hata karo.
Basari zipo za karo, wamuone mjumbe wao. Haki yetu, pesa yetu, haki yetu, pesa yetu, haki yetu, pesa yetu.
Wametua huko nje, tumeachwa vinywa wazi.
Watoroshe kule nje, leta vitoa machozi. Wakamateni wakunje, watekete kama viazi.
Mnaleta mangaito, kiwanda mwakimiliki. Katikize wetu wito, usiduruse mjini.
Hatuwachezei ya nono, bali mwachezea nyuki.
Twawapa dakika moja, mujitoe papa hapa.
Twawapa dakika moja, mfungue lango hapa.
4, 3, 2.
Moja.
Utalipuliwa hapa.
Jamani, kumelipuka, tunatokwa na machozi. Kiwandani tulifika, tukitaka mijuzi. Mili yetu medofika, kwa sasa msichana.
Waha, waziria wametoroka, utayari pikipiki.
Na bado watatoroka, kiwanda tunamiliki. Na hapa tutatoka, twatafuta riziki. wamewadia nyumbani na vitabu mkomani, kuyanena ya shuleni ni karo wanatakeni, kiuchumi mekorokeni, wazazi kafilisika.
Nimefukuzwa shuleni, karo imekuwa deni, wengi wako darasani, wachache tuko nyumbani, masomo tuyatamani, karo yangu peaneni.
Shika waraka Juma, mpe mwalimu polini, mwambie nimejituma na palilia shambani, nitakuja Ijumaa, limbikizi zitanipeni.
Napita mlango nyuma, asiniane jirani.
Kiuchumi imekuateka, masomo imekuwa tatu, wana wetu wanateseka, masomo imekuwa tatu.
Ninajipeleka jela, hakika mmenipata, tarudisha zenu hela, mahakamani tapata. Nimekoseni kwa Mola, kichapo nitakipata.
Twapiga chini magoti, macho juu twainua, sikia yetu sauti, tupigapo ilo jua, ilo jawa hati na mtima kungwangua. Ewe Mola twakuomba, kumbuka kiwanda chetu.
Wakulima jongeni, kuna mambo leo mambo, ndani ingieni, yaoneni moto mambo, tembeeni kimakini, ni ya hatari mitamu.
Humu kuna sukari, sukari ni ya Ulaya, twahitaji askari, mali sasa tumemwaya, na waletea habari, wakulima tunalia.
Na kiwanda tumewapa, jamani na mwinuke, sare rasmi twawapa, shambani mwimarike, mwavuli pia twawapa, wajua msichomeke.
Tumefuzwa ya mkopo, tukope ya biashara, asalafani mkopo, hautakuwa hasara. Wazazi pale mlipo, twasoma ya biashara, ni jiji la ukombozi, kiwanda kimeguruma. Twamaliza twenda zetu, ni kiwanda kimefika, mwaonaje kiwanda chetu, chafuza masomo kaka, ni kazi kwa wana wetu, kiuchumi twaridhika. Wana Mwambeva twasema, mambo kwetu yamekwisha. Jiji la ukombozi, Mwambeva VTC.
Makofi kwao tafadhali. Asante sana, asante sana. Wamesema hatimaye kiwanda kimenguruma, manake awali walikuwa kikwenda kuomba kazi, wanaambiwa kwamba hakuna kazi, lakini mwishowe wamepata michuzi. Sasa tupate stand up comedy kutoka kwa Mwambeva, alafu Keve modern dance, kisha tumalizie na mwanafunzi wa Governor Scholarship Shem Kaduki kutoka Chavakali. Aya, stand up comedy. Yuko wapi wa stand up comedy? Hayupo. Aje upesi upesi ila wa stand up comedy.
Imekuwa mula kama changa. Ijapetia ishika utaimbia huko nyuma, mimi sitaki. Imepitia susu. Niko kuanga hivi. I am sorry as kuangi hivi. Shida zilianza wakati baba yangu alisema, kijana unapoenda shule. Nikasema mimi naenda level yangu, naenda high school. Kusema naenda high school, akasema kijana utaenda primary school. Nikasema sasa juu babangu anataka niende primary school na mimi nataka kuenda secondary school, nitakuwa naenda primary nikiwa high. Sasa naenda primary na high. Nasikia maneno. Akanichukua kijana tuende kwa principal, kwa headmaster. hiyo kitu ni principal, headmaster. Headmaster. Tumeenda tukaingia kwa ofisi. Headmaster kaniuliza, kijana, unataka kuwa nani kuwa mkubwa? Nikamwangalia nikamwambia, mimi ukinipatia ile kipaji ya Pastor Ng'ang'a nitashukuru. Akasema, unataka kuenda hapo kuwa mkubwa? Nikasema, mimi nataka kuenda mbinguni nikiwa mkubwa. Akaniambia, kijana, unajua asiyesikia la mkuu vunjika guu? Nikaangalia, nikatoa koti yangu mbio, nikafunika miguu zangu, nikasema zitavunjika saa ngapi? Nikachukua, akaniambia, usifunike miguu. Unajua mfuata nyuki ula asali. Nikasema kuna mali Kenya kunaitwa Nanyuki. Mnasikia maneno? Mimi ndio huyo Nanyuki. Kaenda nyumbani, kachukua uniform ya babangu. Kitu sikuwa nimenotice ni ya blue. Asa nikaanza kuenda. Nikisimamisha gari, naona dereva anapunguza, conductor ananifinyia 50. Nashangaa, kwani shida ni gani? Nataka kubebwa. Sasa naenda, conductor ananifinyia 50. Conductor, kabla nifika huko nishachanga pesa. Nasikia ofisa, tafuta uniform ya blue upate pesa. Nilipata pesa mengi. Nasikia hayo maneno? Yes. Thank you very much. Nikafika Nanyuki, nikapata huko tu nimezinga. Na ile pesa nilikuwa nayo nikapeana huko. Hapo ndo nikagundua kumbe ndio asali yetu tulibaki na. Lakini nimeamua nikitoka hapa, gavana akinipea tu kitu, mimi sitaendelea kulewa. Unasikia maneno? Sitaelewa sababu, sikeni maneno, kwa sababu kama manager amekuja, secretary wetu wamekuja wamepumzikia hapa na watapoa kitu. Si hata mimi nipumzike hapa nipoe kitu ama aje? Si ndio? Wamekuja kushinda hapa na mimi tayari nilishinda vikombe, si nishinde hapa nipoe kitu. Governor, unaonaje maneno? Uko fiti? Thank you very much. Mwambeva VTC talanta imejaa kabisa. Nyinyi wote tunawaiba, tunawapeleka Mwambeva. Hakuna hiyo huko. Hii kuna masomo. Yaani mfuata nyuki ule asali. Sawa. Thank you very much. Be blessed.
Asante. Makofi kwake tena. Asante sana. Amesema gavana akimfinyia kitu hata leo tena, si ndio? Haya, tupate basi Keve modern dance. Tafadhali John, upesi. Kweli vyo vyetu vya mafunzo ni wai vina talanta. Na ndio maana vimejizolea hizi tuzo hapa ambazo leo hii tunazisherehekea na kuwahongera wote ambao walihakikisha kwamba Vihiga inang'ara na kung'aa katika tamasha hizo. Haya, Keve modern dance, njoni upesi, alafu Shem Kaduki unatufungia na gospel song.
The big one up warnings on my splinter. Little lion sound. Not even little lion sound, I see you. I'm not ready. Shut up. The Let's keep on up warning, some was splinter. Little lion sound, now the bus real killer. Mix hot, them a run like a sprinter. Hotter than lava anytime, even in winter. Little lion sound, them so bad. Original sound, them a killing copycat. So me say my little lion sound, them so bad. Real murderer, why not a bitch at body? The black girl, wine your body, get down for me. Wine your body, pop for me. Little lion sound, them so bad. Real murderer, little lion sound, but in a that. Little lion sound, come you know the mechanic. Top a top DJ, boy, but that's officially. On the left side, I got my cup on the recordically. Can't rock it, set it unconditionally. Little lion sound, with the girls, with the gunman. Show white thing, now we can't talk in the thing. Money pull up, welcome to Little Lion Sound Kingdom. Them are the real champion. The play keep on up warning, some was splinter. Little Lion Sound, now the bus real killer. Mix hot, them a run like a sprinter. Hotter than lava anytime, even in winter. Little Lion Sound, them so bad. Original sound, them a killing copycat. So me say my Little Lion Sound, them so bad. Real murderer, why not a bitch at body? The black girl, wine your body, yeah, bomb for me. Wine your body, bomb for me. Little Lion Sound, them so bad. Real murderer, Little Lion Sound, but in a
Haya, makofi kwao Keve VTC na Modern Dance pale. Na pia kumbuka, manake naona wengi wetu hapa ni Gen Z, tuko kwenye mitandao. Hii hafla tuko live kwenye mitandao yetu ya kijamii. Ukienda katika Facebook, tafuta County Government of Vihiga, na pia ule ukurasa wa Mheshimiwa Governor Wilbur Hasilwa Otichilo, na pia YouTube Vihiga County TV. Hii sherehe na kujia live katika mtandao hiyo, unaweza kutumia wenzako pale ili pia waweze kufuatilia. Haya, kutufungia tupate Shem Kaduki kwa niaba ya wanafunzi wa Governor Scholarship aweze kutufungia sehemu ya burudani na gospel song.
All my life I've been carried by grace. Don't ask me how, cause I can't explain. It's nothing short of a miracle, I'm here. I got blessings that I don't deserve. I've got scars, but that's how you learn. It's nothing short of a miracle, I'm here. I think it over and it doesn't add up. I know it comes from above. I got miracles and miracles, a million little miracles. I got miracles and miracles, country miracles, 1, 2, 3, 4, I can't even count them all. I can't even count them all. I try, but I can't even keep up. I've been doing all this time. I've been thinking what I've done to deserve it all. I've been here before. I wondered why it was me and not someone else. But I thank you, dear Lord. You saved me more than once. I got miracles and miracles, a million little miracles. I got miracles and miracles, country miracles, 1, 2, 3, 4, I can't even count them all. Thank you.
Asante sana. Tumpigie makofi tena bwana mdogo yule Shem Kaduki kutoka shule ya upili ya Chavakali. Na kufikia hapo sina la ziada, ila tumefika tamati ya sehemu ya burudani. Naomba nimkaribishe msimamizi wa serikali wa eneo hili Bwana Yate Aliongo aendeleze. Karibu Yate.
Shukrani kabisa mwenzangu Etende, tumpigie makofi tafadhali. Kabla nimwite afisa Msungu wa idara ya education, ningependa tu niwajulishe kwa haraka sana, hapa tuko na maafisa ambao wanatoka kwa idara ya vijana ambao watakuwa wakaribu sana kwa kufanya kazi na vijana wetu hawa, madada zetu na ndugu zetu, na pia managers wetu. Kwa hivyo tu kwa kupunga mkono, ningependa niwajulishe Madam Ruth Aura. Huyu ni msimamizi wa Youth Officer in Vihiga Sub-County. Tuko pia na wa sports, nilimuona hapa Mr. Dennis, mama tu akuone pia. Mtakuwa nafanya kazi karibu na vijana. Kwa hivyo ni hayo tu kwa sasa hivi. Ningependa nichukue fursa hii nimwite Bwana Msungu naye aendeleze. Karibu.
Your Excellencies the Governor, all protocol observed, ladies and gentlemen, hamjambo. Your Excellency, sir, now that we have two functions in one, that is the scholarship students who did us proud, and we have the performers of performing arts who also did us proud. I would wish to, as the coordinator of co-curricular activities in the county, to most sincerely thank the county government for giving us an opportunity to perform. And last year, we had a good outing, both in ECD and VTC, that is the VET section. As much as our ECD teams ended up at regional level in drama, our VTCs went all the way to nationals in Embu, and the galaxy of trophies you see here are courtesy of the good performances from the vocational training centers in Vihiga. We had a total of 7 VTCs performing, and these trophies are spread from the performances they gave us. So now that you've seen the items, these items have never been rehearsed until we ambushed them yesterday. Since 2024, April, when they were on stage in Embu. So you can be sure what you have seen is not even nearer to what was on stage. This has been low-keyed somehow, but what brought these trophies was electrifying. So here, without being specific, we had a play from Luanda, from Mwambeva in Luanda, which was first position. The trophy is here. Makofi for Mwambeva. We had position 1, 2, stand-up comedy from the same institution, Mwambeva. The trophy is here. We had position 1, a mime. We had wanted the mime performer to come, but we are told he's already doing his things in Mombasa. Yes. From Gimomoi, he was also position 1 in from Hamisi. In position 1, 2, we had Maseno with a narrative. The narrative, the tandem narrative, performed by 2 people here. One, position 1 at the Nationals. From Maseno, that is still from Luanda sub-county. In position 2, we had the modern dance you have seen from Keveye, VTC, in Vihiga sub-county. The modern dance was position 2, and the trophy is here. Also in position 2, meriting a trophy, was the Solovas from Maseno. Solovas. The Solovas has not been performed, but it was position 2. In position 3 was Maseno also with a solo dance. A solo dance is an individual, a solo individual performing a dance on stage, was also position 3. Mwambeva Korovas, which has performed here, was position 2, and that too has a trophy here. Lastly, we had Maseno Cultural Creative Dance. As much as it was position 4, it won the most responsive and sensitive climate change trophy, which unfortunately is not here because the previous winner did not surrender it to the national at that point. We had an obligation to follow it up, and it was not located at the national office. But in absentia, we have a trophy here for most responsive climate change trophy. I know that is at your heart. Thank you very much. Now, in music festivals, we have not performed an item from the music festivals, but the ECDs went to music festivals, and we had around 7 schools: a Busakami ECD, a Muza ECD, a Mululu ECD, Muluanda ECD, and a Mahanga ECD. The rest, except Mahanga, which comes from Hamisi, are from Luanda. You will notice, all of you who are here, that Luanda sub-county seems to be home for performing arts, both at VTC and ECD. And therefore, we will be calling upon other sub-counties to up their game. Lastly, Keveye, in music, Keveye VTC performed at the music festival in Eldoret and won a trophy. It has not come. Most of the performers, the team didn't come because most of the performers have exited. But in absentia, we congratulate them. Good. Now, just on behalf of the department, especially for performing arts, we want to thank you, sir, your government, for supporting us. The CEC member, thank you, Madam Ruth. Bwana Chief Officer, thank you. And the directors for making it happen. Is not always possible. It's a challenging task. This year, should the center efficacy. These people you have seen when they perform, they are very enthusiastic and very happy with themselves. It is in communication and collaboration, another core competence in the CBC curriculum. 3, it brings out creativity and imagination. Anybody who comes on stage and is these performances do not, even if there's no way to promote violence, but they communicate anything that would stop violence. You have seen how we are advocating for social justice without going to streets. So if everybody were to embrace this kind of approach, then people responsible would see themselves on stage and correct their ills. Lastly, it advocates for citizenship, which is also another core competence. So at that point, I want to say thank you very much and may God bless you. As I bring in our Director, Early Childhood Education and Development, Bwana Serede to carry the remaining part of the program. Thank you very much. Jina langu ni Msungu Mgoha, nikiwa afisa katika idara ya elimu.
Thank you so much, Bwana Msungu Mgoha. Let us give him another clap, please. Asante. Your Excellency and all invited guests, today is a special day. Mr. Msungu has said we have two functions in one. I want to deal with the first function. Our students on Governor's Scholarship, we want to carry out a short introduction, and you will stand according to your sub-counties. Luanda Sub-County, students on Governor's Scholarship. Luanda Sub-County, where are you? Please wave to the governor. Makofi kwao tafadhali. Thank you so much. Emuhaya Sub-County. Emuhaya Sub-County. Yeah, makofi kwao, thank you. Vihiga Sub-County. Shukran Vihiga. Sabatia. Thank you so much for finishing the race. Hamisi Sub-County. Makofi kwao tafadhali. Asante. I also want to introduce our colleagues from the department. Wherever you are, please just, wave to the governor. Colleagues from the department. Yowale, they are all over. Thank you so much and welcome. Director, do you have something to say? Oh, Director, amesema atawave. Thank you so much, Director TVET, Bwana Charles Savedi. Managers in the house. Managers? Thank you so much. On behalf of the managers, Zadok, maybe you can say something.
Yeah, thank you, Director. Your Excellency, the Governor, the CCM President, Chief Officers, and all protocol observed. Good morning. Yeah, I'm Zadok Mnala, the manager for Kaimosi. Your Excellency, sir, allow me to thank you sincerely for the support that you have continued to extend to TVET. As you have seen from the performances here, that now performing arts, as the new curriculum comes in place, CBC, it's also being cascaded to TVET through CBET. And therefore it becomes, as my supervisor, Mr. Mugoha, has said, a core mandate within our department. I want to thank you so much for the policy directions that you've given. And as you see also our students, if you look 3 years ago, we didn't have performing arts. I want to thank you through Waziri and the chief. They have introduced the performing arts, and our students actually has improved enrollment within our institutions. So thank you so much, Your Excellency. Two, through your policy directions, Your Excellency, if you check, you see nowadays we don't have uniforms. And this was a key policy directive that you gave, and we want to thank you because these students, now they are ready to come to our institutions and support and learn. Your Excellency, having said so, I want to request a few issues. I know you've been with us throughout in TVET, and one of them is the enhancement of our budget through capitation. It plays a very big role towards the training of these students because through that, we are able to get the training materials, we are able to pay salaries, and pay other utilities that are required within our institution. So it is our humble request that you consider enhancing that budget so that at least our learning is not interfered with. Your Excellency, I want to thank you so much for the support through infrastructural developments that you have extended in other institutions. But we request more because we need some renovations to be done within our institutions. Finally, Your Excellency, you know, we have been your foot soldiers all throughout, and you know that. We request that you move around so that you can also see the match that you have done within TVET. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Bwana Zadok, for that highlights in terms of the budgetary needs for the department. Your Excellency, we recruited the 126 students on the Governor's Scholarship. 125 of them managed to sit for the KCSE examinations last year. I want to present to you only two who will speak on the behalf of the rest. Nicola Winja, who was a former student of Bishop Njenga. She was our best girl. I want her to represent the gender, the girl child in this presentation. David Obeya is not with us today. He's undertaking a course with the Equity. He was our best student. On behalf of the boy child, we need Ruben Sibo. Please come over and make a presentation on behalf of your colleagues. Ruben Sibo, a former student at Nyangori High School, he scored an A-. Then we have Nicole Awinja, who was a former student at Bishop Njenga. She scored an A-. Your Excellency, Ruben Sibo scored 379 marks in KCP. He did not score 450, but he managed to translate the 379 marks into an A-. A clap for him as he makes his maiden speech.
All the protocols observed. Good morning. Morning too. I take this humble opportunity to thank our Honorable Governor for giving us the chance for taking our high school studies. At least you enable us to pursue the careers we are aspiring to. Thank you very, very much for being with us since we joined Form 1 till date. And we hope you'll continue being with us to the universities. We appreciate very much. On behalf of the fellow candidates, I just thank you very much.
A clap for Ruben Muteule. Governor, if I remember very well, when he recruited him, he was a small boy. He's now putting on a beard. That means there's a lot of transformation. Let us clap for him again, please. Nicole Awinja, is she in the house? Or she's Nicole? That is Archbishop Njenga. She scored an A-. And in KCP, from Kerongo Primary School in Mungoma, a local school, she managed to score 384 marks. She was not in a private school. Karibu.
All protocols observed. Good morning. My name is Nicola Winja from Archbishop Njenga Girls High School. I would like to take this opportunity to appreciate the governor for the much that he has done to us. Actually, he has saved my parents. At least I had an opportunity to be in high school from Form 1 to Form 4. I was never returned back home for school fees or shopping, anything. Thank you very much, Governor. You have actually saved my life, and I know that education is the key, and it will take me somewhere. I aspire to become a doctor, and I know that my dream will become true in some days. Thank you.
Thank you, Salamia Governor. That girl got an A-. She was very disciplined and focused, and that enabled her to score what she did. Your Excellency, all the students we presented for exams passed. We don't have a student who failed. They attained a grade that can at least give them a course. And I want now to talk to them briefly before inviting my CEO to continue with the program. My talk will be centered on this topic: remember where you came from. At all times, remember where you came from. In 2021, the governor gave you an opportunity after you had excelled in your KCSE exams, KCP exams. We came to your homes, and most of you are crying. And I remember the function to flag you off was held at Idavaga Primary School. That is the function that we had most tears being shed. And in fact, I remember during that day, the governor, through an executive order, enrolled some 2 students who had come despite not being invited. That is 2021. Clap for the governor, please. And that year, you made a solemn promise. You told the governor that you are now our dad. I remember a girl by the name Susan Auma from Emabungo Ward. She recited a very nice poem, sang to the governor. Susan, are you in the house? Maybe she's on the way coming. And said she was an orphan, but she was happy that she had found a father in His Excellency, the governor. And truly, to that word, the governor became your father. For the 4 years you joined high school, you were provided with shopping, you were given transport, we had a career mentorship, we gave you pieces of advice, we invited guests from all over to talk to you, including career practitioners in various fields. Governor was a real father to you. And you toed the line. Your Excellency, I want to report that in the 4 years these students have been in school, we have never received any negative report from the schools in terms of indiscipline. They walked the journey. They remembered where they had come from. And today, I still want to insist, remember where you came from. Last year, you sat for the exams. As one student has rightly put it, since you joined Form 1, you have never sent home for fees because there was a caring father. You never lacked anything. You are given shopping. You are given pocket money. You never lacked anything for the last 4 years. And the only thing we required from you that time, we said you'll give us performance, good performance. True, you've given us quality grades, and we thank you for that. Where are we heading to? You are going to institutions without walls. You'll be joining institutions where there are no written laws or rules and regulations. You'll be required to direct yourself. Nobody will ask you to wake up. In high school, there was a bell. Wherever you are going, we are not going to have a bell. Nobody is going to tell you to wake up. Nobody is going to tell you to attend lectures. Nobody is going to tell you how to behave. We believe you are now mature enough. So you are going to join institutions without walls. And in those institutions, you are also going to interact with the very many other students from rich and poor backgrounds. But the question will be, will you remember where you came from? I have liked the presentations that were made by our institutions today from the vet. They've talked about drug abuse. They've talked about immoral behavior. Now remember where you came from. If you are the only hope in your family, you still carry the dream of your father. You still carry the dream of your mother. Remember where you came from as you join high school, the other tertiary institutions. After some time, we'll need you to come back and you'll have a story to tell. Through the governor's scholarship, what have you made it in life? Have you made it in life, positively or negatively? That will be a question to be answered some years from now. In the university, you'll be referred to as comrades. That's a very beautiful name, a very good name. And you'll go through challenges. Maybe the county will not give you shopping. You'll not be given pocket money to go to the university. But there's something called help. You'll be given a loan. Where you are supposed to budget for yourself, your upkeep, and so on. That is where responsibility starts. There are students or their comrades in universities, after getting the loan, they behave like kings the first 1 week. And during the second week, they become paupers. They become beggars. Girls are compromised because of a single male, maybe a male. And that is why we lose it. Boys engage in antisocial behavior just to make it. As you go to the university or to the other colleges, remember where you came from. Remember the dream you are carrying in your family. Some of you, during our selection, we found you to be firstborns in the families, and the other siblings are looking up to you. Your mother, maybe she's a single mother, she's looking up to you. You carry the dream of the village. You carry the dream of your family. We'll still be here as the county government of Vihiga, Department of Education, to give guidance, moral support, and even to act as your referees. But what is remaining ahead of you, it is your own choice. Now from here, you're going to make a choice. And there are only two options. You will want a quality life in future, or the other type of life. If you feel that you have the power to emancipate your family from the realms of poverty, this is the time. I like it. Some of you want to be doctors, you want to be engineers. But to attain that dream, you must remain committed. And one thing in life is that don't forget your God. God, remember your God. In everything you do, remember your God. Put your God first. Have a prayer every day. When you wake up, when you're doing your career choices, put your God first. And I know you'll make it. You've weathered the storm, the 4 years, although it has not been stormy for you. But there is a storm coming ahead of you. 4 years, or 6 years, or 7 years. What will you be? That is a question. I don't need an answer. But ask yourself, what will I be? Remember, we have documented you as a recipient, a beneficiary of the governor's scholarship. And during our documentary, we'll still come back to you to find out when the governor invested in you, what did you give back? Your predecessors are already doing second year in university, the first ones. The second one are in first year in the university, and you're going to join probably in September. You will be the third cohort. You are the third cohort. We want, maybe after this, a legacy program the governor came up with. After the 4 years, after the 6 years in the university, we want to have something that will tell and people will read about our governor, His Excellency Dr. Wilbur Tichio, that he came up with a life-changing program. A program that saw the destitutes, the poor, the bright access education in this country. You are given an opportunity to go to a life for giving us the quality grades. Those quality grades should translate to something in high school. Your Excellency, we have their commitment that rewarded. We'll get the doctors we've been lacking in Vihiga. We'll get the engineers we've been or personnel that we have been looking for in this county. And we know we are going to change this county, both socially, economically, and in terms of leadership. These are the crop that we are going to draw from come those years after their studies. I don't want to go into much details, but we'll continue engaging. But remember, as you transit from here to wherever you are going to, remember where you came from. I know that slogan made you to do wonders in high school. Don't forget it. Don't engage in drugs that will disrupt your pathways. Don't engage in antisocial behavior. We'll be here for you in case you need any guidance, direction. We'll be here. We'll still remain your parents, and the governor is still your dad. Clap for the governor. Thank you so much. I want to welcome the CEO to take up from here. Bwana Chief, please. Give him a clap as he comes.
Chief officers, our partners, managers from various institutions, our trainees, and our students. You are still students. Good morning. Habari ya asubuhi. Your Excellency, my work today is very simple. I want to recognize the partners or people who have worked with us throughout this journey since you joined Form 1 up to completion of Form 4. And I want to recognize the partners who are here and donate at least a minute or so, Your Excellency, with your permission, to actually come and say a word to our students who are actually going to join the university soon. So I want to start with the banks that are present. I know we have Cooperative Bank, followed by Equity Bank. I've seen the manager, seen Post Bank. Please, in that order, if you can come, I'd appreciate. Just come and make a statement to our students. And if there are some opportunities for them, you have a chance to also alert them so that they can be able to be part and parcel of you. Your Excellency, as they come, you are aware our top student has already been engaged with the Equity Bank and is actually going training. That's why he will not be here today. So, karibu.
Much greetings to the Honorable Governor, distinguished guests, and all other members of the Vihiga County. I'm honored here to represent Watch, and I'm here on behalf of Mr. Ainea Ogutu Osewe, the branch manager. First of all, we are honored to be here as Cooperative Bank, and we really, this initiative is really a testament of you, Governor. It's a testament of your endeavor that you are really committed into sponsoring their education to ensure that they succeed in it without any financial problems, and we really thank you for that. And we, as Cooperative Bank, Mbale branch, I know you'll wonder why are the banks here and all that. As the governor is ensuring, who is like your godfather, right? As he is ensuring that you are succeeding in education, free from financial troubles, and you've done that. And for us, we are here to make sure that we impart you with the skills that you'll need in order to succeed. So number one thing that we'll give you mentorship program for you who have been given this opportunity by the governor. And the second thing, we have a program that is tailor-made just for you. We have a youth account just for you, young, innovative account that is tailor-made just for you to ensure that we help you, walk you step by step in your financial independence. When I say financial independence, you know why. Because right now, you are free from most of the support financially. Now you'll be like depending on yourself. So we are here to work with you, and that's why we are in partnership with this. And all in all, we really thank you, the governor, for this initiative. Say thank you. Here's my colleague.
All protocols observed. Good morning. I'll talk to the students, and first of all, I would like to thank the governor. Unajua, seeing so many happy faces here is a blessing. Once you touch the life of even a single student, you have changed a generation. So before me, I see a changed generation. And for you, nyinyi ni Gen Z, ama ni Gen Alpha. So when you go to school, you will meet different kinds of people. Please, 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 kumbuka nyumbani ulikotoka. Usiende huko unajichanganya na several groups. Once you are in school, please remember where you came from. And always remember to pray. Kwa sababu bila maombi hautaweza kufika mahali unataka. Because I know I see so many talents before me, and I know tutaweza kuzikamilisha. So as my colleague has said, we have accounts. Mkipata help, tuko na account inaitwa Young Innovators. So through that account, itaweza kukuserve all the way to you 35 years. So that is a Young Innovators account ya youths. Bora tu na kitambulisho, we open for you that account. Help yako ikiingia, inaingia pale. And as you have heard, when you go to campus, we have opportunities za internship. So when you come at Cooperative Bank, we have internship programs there. So you are able to, so ukienda pale pia jitume. Usikae tu ati, oh, now I'm in campus, I have all the freedom, now I can explore everything. So as you explore, remember that you have a future, and we as Coop Bank are here to guide you. So thank you very much, and my name is Mary Ann Wanjiru. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Your Excellency Governor, all protocols observed, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Okay, I'm Caroline Irangi, representative from Post Bank Mbale branch, on behalf of my boss, Mr. Joseph Chesire. Thank you, Governor, for enabling these students to achieve their goals in life. Na nyinyi wanafunzi pia mtie bidii, mfurahishe wazazi wenu, na pia maisha yenu ikuwe bora. Sina mengi ya kusema, na naweza sema hivi, tu students tuko na accounts zinaitwa smart accounts. Kama una ID, kama hujapata ID na uko na birth certificate, tunaweza tukakutengenezea account in that ukipata help unawekewa hapo. Ni hayo tu, mbarikiwe. Kwa majina ni Caroline.
Your Excellency the Governor, all protocols observed, good morning. My name is Jane Ogutu. I'm from Equity Bank Mbale, and today we would want to appreciate and echo what the Governor has done. His legacy, he has left a legacy in the education, in the changed lives that he has been able to do through the Governor Scholarship. So these lives are changed generation. He placed you, he removed you from somewhere and has placed you and have given you a platform to compete effectively with others. So it is a legacy he is living in you, even as he supports you, as he has supported you through the Governor Scholarship. So we really appreciate the work you have done for these students. And I looked at the results, and they have all done very well. So to the students, as you go to your next level, you are moving to a different journey, and it has been said here that it's a place where you make decisions. Let your decisions count, and let your decisions count. Don't let the Governor down. Let your decisions count. We still need you in this county. The engineers, the doctors, come back after you have done with your college. Come back here and also be able to impact the county as you have been impacted today. Also, don't let your parents down. Make the right decisions as you go. You've been told one of you, David, is already at Equity, has been selected to join the Equity Leadership Program. It is a paid internship that allows best students to be able to earn. And then when they go to the university, part of what they earn, they use it for payment. And that one has been enabled. If he had not received the scholarship from the Governor, maybe he wouldn't have gotten that opportunity. So make the good use of opportunity you have currently. At Equity, we also open accounts as you're going to college. Whether you have an ID or not, we can still give you a student's account that you can use for your transactions, you can use for your help, and we can enable you so that your parents can also be, or your guardians can also be able to send you something in that account. So once again, we appreciate the invite to this occasion, and for the students, we wish you all the best. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Those are our great partners in this education sector. Your Excellency, I also want to recognize the presence of our CEC member in charge of finance and economic planning, who has joined us during this function. Equally, the Deputy County Secretary, karibu sana. Your Excellency, in this journey, we also work with our primary schools and our secondary schools. And therefore, on behalf of our heads of the primary schools. I think there's the chair. Please come and make your remarks, thereby followed by the chair of our secondary school heads association will also make a statement. Karibu sana, Chairman.
Thank you so much. Our dear Governor, we want to take this opportunity to sincerely thank you for touching the lives of these young people. It was a God-given intervention, and it's doing wonders for us. You may not be aware that before this intervention came in, you have saved us the trouble of fundraising. As teachers, we turned into fundraisers to make sure that these bright and needy children went to school. We were so close to them, we knew them well. They did well, but then many of them were orphans, they could not make it. They were from very poor families. And so, because we understood them, it took us a lot of time to call upon Akina Chalenga here, Kupet fellas, to fundraise, just to make sure that one or two are placed in a school. Because what happened was that if they were not given that chance, they would go to the day schools. And you see, that dream really came true because of the resources available at that level. So we really want to appreciate this, that this is a miracle that is changing Vihiga. So for that we say bravo. That's wonderful. And then for these young fellas, it's never over until it's over. You have a duty to reach that intended purpose. You have a duty, and I'm told the sky is no longer the limit. You can do it. You have the power. You have an opportunity. You have the ability. Please make sure that we get that we needed from you. Just to finish, I will literally, now that we don't have Form 1s, dear Governor, the fellas who are supposed to have moved to Form 1 this year are with us. The challenge we have, maybe with Madam Ruth there, I know she likes thinking outside the box. Should look for a way to assist us, because keeping these fellas in school, fees. The government is supporting us, but the challenge we have is lunch. Because it's also not easy to see hungry fellas. Although bright, they want to eat, but they are missing lunch, because you are told lunch is an issue here. You come from here, you understand. The other issue is water. After they have taken lunch, they need to take water. The idea of spending 1 hour going for the nearest stream to get water so that learning can take place is a challenge with us, and I'm sure we can be able to negotiate. Just the way you did it here, I am convinced that it is possible. Thank you. God bless you. I'm called Otengo Nicholas. Get your chair.
Yeah, thank you so much. Principal Vihiga High School, Mr. Masiolo, please come and make your remarks. Karibu sana, Principal.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Vihiga County, Dr. Wilbur Tichilo, the CECACM, Education, the chief officers that are here, my colleagues, and the students of excellence, all protocol observed. Good morning. Good morning. I want to start off by congratulating Your Excellency for this very noble idea. I know many of these young men and ladies would not have gone far if you had not intervened in, as my 4 speakers have already said. But I want to congratulate you even more so because you have walked with them the entire journey. I know for us in secondary schools, we had those challenges, but you were able to sustain them in school throughout, and particularly more so, not just the fees, but even the pocket money. I want to really appreciate that. Having looked at the results, I'm one person that is very proud, Your Excellency, because if there was any ranking to be done, and the governor's students were to be ranked, in Vihiga County with the rest of the schools, I think these students would have beaten all the schools. And that just goes into what the governor has been able to do for us. To the students, I know now you're getting to a level you'll be called comrades. That is how you'll be calling yourselves. One of the directors has talked about college life. He has also asked you to remember where you've come from. I don't want to overemphasize what he has talked about. But there are 3 things that will make you survive in that kind of atmosphere. 1, self-discipline. Remember, there is nobody going to watch over you. I believe I'm going to be the last principal that is talking to you, because there is no principal. Self-discipline will make you see the following day. The current world we are in, there are so many challenges. There are so many temptations, leave alone the ones you went through while you were in school. 2, focus. What will have taken you to that college? Focus on it. If you're able to focus, then you'll be able to move to the next level. And 3, don't leave God behind. Always pray. Pray for yourselves while remembering where you've come from. Pray for your parents. Pray for His Excellency, the Governor, for having taken you up to that level. And I think those 3 should be able to take you to the next level. Your Excellency, thank you so much for the legacy. Some of these young men and ladies, I'm sure now after this they'll be stranded. They don't know who they are going to approach to assist them. Sometimes help is not forthcoming. Sometimes it is a challenge for these young men and ladies. How I wish, in your own wisdom, I'm sure you have enough partners that you can be able to go ahead and get, so that you still walk with these people until they start walking and working. I think it is something that is possible, because I'm very much aware some of them, even when they go to college, even for them to get to college will be a problem. Even for them to just get accommodation. Currently, the government does not even offer accommodation for all the students. It becomes a little bit of a challenge. And that is where we have our partners, and our partners, we want to encourage you. Please take them up so that they are able to. I want to thank Equity for taking the students. Personally, I have 3 of them who have been able to join the mentorship program, and we thank God for them. One of them was extremely low. He could not even get anything, and he never got any scholarship completely. So we want to thank Your Excellency for having salvaged these young men. Above all, we want to wish you all the best as you venture into this world, and remember what we have talked about today, while you'll be remembering where you have come from. Thank you, and may God bless all of us. My name is Albert Masiolo, the principal of Vihiga High School. I am not the chairman of Kesha, but I'm the National Assistant Organizing Secretary for Kesha. The chairman for Kesha is in another meeting. Her apologies. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Principal Albert Masiolo. In our midst also, we invited the Office of the County Director of Education. Please come and make a statement.
The governor, all officials and guests, and then our guests, the honorables, the 2024 KCSE Governor Scholarship learners. Good morning. Good morning again. So here is Eunice Bwea, Education Officer in the Office of the County Director of Education, Vihiga. Mr. David Koech is in another meeting. So ours will be just to thank the governor for what you have done for us. These grades you are seeing here have made Vihiga County to be the best in Western region. We were number 1. So thank you very much. To the learners, I wish you well as you continue. As the other speakers have said, you are going ahead. Where you are going, there's no supervision. So I was also a beneficiary of a scholarship in high school. I used it very well. I went to university and used it very well. I was in a university, we used to call ourselves the only university on the equator. You know it. So when I was there, I used it very well. That is why I'm here representing the County Director of Education. So I wish you well as you go. Kindly use your time well. You will be able to remember the governor in the future. You will remember he has assisted you. I still remember the person who took care of me until I finished my university, and I really appreciated him by saying thank you very much. My cousin assisted me very much. So kindly, I request you to go, and we want to see you coming back in Vihiga, making the workforce in Vihiga to be that we have doctors, we have very many teachers because of the Governor, Mr. Wilbur Otichiro. Thank you very much, Governor.
Thank you so much, Madam County Director. You've done us proud. Eh? The only university on the equator. You know it. Then Google it. In the Education Department, Your Excellency, we also work with our unions, who also act as they do the oversight and also a watchdog of what we are doing. And in our midst, we have our NAT Secretary General, whom I want to invite to make a few remarks. And then also Cohort, they know how they do their things. So karibu sana.
Thank you so much, Chief Officer. Your Excellency, the Governor and your team, our finalists for last year KCSE, the Governor's Scholarship, and those participants at TVET. Na wageni wote waheshimiwa. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Asifiwe tena. You know, he called my NAT counterpart, but you saw me coming to interject because najua pia ni mwalimu lakini alisahau mahali. Huko kwa hiyo we respect protocol so much, Excellency. So I cannot speak after my big brother because he can give me a short course letter. Najua short course letter ni mbaya sana. Si mnajua hivyo? Kwa wale ambao wanijui, majina yangu ni Sabala Inyeni. I'm the branch county. I want to give my apologies for other team members. We have so many other functions across the county where they are representing us, and that's why they have not been able to get here. One, I want to say that this is the very first time, Your Excellency, I'm attending this function. I think because of maybe failure to communicate or coordination, ama kusahau. Lakini sasa, I was invited officially by your team. I got the invite in good time. That's why I'm here in my personal capacity as well. I want to thank these students for the good work they did in the form of these results that they have posted here. Apart from just a few who missed the university target, I think the rest will be able to make it. And those results have come because of your effort. This effort was necessitated by this program by His Excellency. I think even if you don't know any other person who helped you, just clap for the governor. I'm saying that because I don't know how you got that scholarship. Some of you went on your knees to pray. Others went to look for the MCA. Others went to knock certain offices. And finally, you got the scholarship. I want to thank you so much because these students were going to be wasted, ideally. We were going to lose these brains. We were going to lose them. And some of them would have even been a problem to us going forward. And that's why I want us to escalate this message, the media personalities who are here. You know, there is this drama in Nairobi of people who think that they are the only ones who understand about issues to do with counties. When we fought for this new constitution, the most touching element was devolution. Na tulisimama kidete tukasema, pesa ikuja wapi? So mtu hawezi kaa kule Nairobi kwa ofisi fulani na anasema kwamba governor hana haki ama haelewi maneno ya scholarship. You are talking as who? Uliuliza nani? We are the education stakeholders. These people who think that they can control, you know, the controller of budget has abused her office, ideally, and I want this to go on record. Controlling does not mean frustrating. You can control people without frustrating them. What the controller of budget is doing is frustrating the county government. governments. That is the truth of the matter. Na sisi tunasema vile iko, sababu hakuna mahali mtatupeleka unless you abduct us. Sisi tunasema vile wale watu wanakimbia kotini na kusema kwamba county government haina mamlaka, sijui haijui mambo ya kupeana basari, wanaongea wakiwa wamewasiliana na nani? We want to know. Was there public participation? Who was consulted? Is it the parents? Is it the teachers? Is it the students who have come here to speak on how the program has helped them? So wewe ukiongea unaongea kama nani? We want this governance program to continue. In fact, we want that budget to be enhanced. Wangapi wanataka governance scholarship iendelee? Mnataka iendelee ama tutoe? Iendelee ama itolewe? Sasa hiyo ndio public participation, excellency. Najua public participation sio kuita watu kukaa kwa waambie yate enda watu kwa room. Hii ndio public participation ya ukwe. Because these are the wearers of the shoe. And they know where the shoe pinches. I want to tell you, young boys and girls, as you proceed to your university, listen to the pieces of advice that have been said here. This is your golden chance. I'm happy you took it with both hands. But I also want to challenge your excellency. After they have joined the university, don't tire. Let them be having this session with you even once a year. Najua university hakuna report card ya term. Si mnajua hivyo? Kuna report card huko kweli? My brother aliwaambia hakuna timetable. Timetable ni yako personal. Unaweza amua kulala ama kuoga. Unaweza amua kutembea ama kukaa. Timetable ni yako. But I want the excellency, your excellency, to organize time, just one day in a year. Let all these students whom we have supported to come here and just tell us how are they progressing with their studies. Because it will be so useless for us to invest all those monies, then they go to the university, and then after 2 years we are told one of them dropped out. Mwingine alienda kufanya sijui nini, mwingine amekuwa abducted na amekufa. Kwa wale ambao mmenisikiza, my big brother, please come and wind up. So ukiona mahali niko na huyo, unaita mimi kwanza alafu mkubwa anamaliza. Because that is a member of the National Executive Committee for KNUT, and he is a very big man to me. Asante sana my brother.
Asante sana ndugu Binyeni, the Executive Secretary Kupet, Vihiga County. Mstahiki gavana wa jimbo letu la Vihiga, Mheshimiwa Wilbur Utichilo, mawaziri ambao wameandamana na gavana kutoka wizara mbalimbali, the chief officers present today, my friend, the member of the county assembly representing Sabatia West. I want to believe his presence here is a manifestation of him being on the education committee. All the stakeholders of education present, the National Organizing Secretary of Kesha, rafiki yangu ndugu Masiolo, the KEPSHA Chairman ndugu Otengo, waheshimiwa wanafunzi ambao walifuzu kutoka kidato cha 4 mwaka uliotangulia, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, Bwana Yesu asifiwe. God is good and all the time. Asanteni. Mimi naitwa Morris Chalenga, nikiwa katibu wa chama cha walimu cha NAT hapa Vihiga, and a member of the National Executive Council representing all the teachers of Western Region in Nairobi. Your Excellency the Governor, allow me join ndugu Sabala, in appreciating the invitation that we got as partners and as education stakeholders to attend this function. I want to testify that I received this invitation yesterday at exactly 9. And I realized that, Governor, there might be a metamorphosis now happening in the education sector in your county. Because this is the 3rd cohort, which means you've had the 2nd, you've had the 1st. But I can declare here we've never attended those functions. this is our first function. And I want to appreciate Madam Ruth and your team. As much as many have looked down upon the unions, this time you are quick to remember that partners are present. So, Bwana Governor, we want to appreciate this invitation. We've always worked with you. We've always shared a lot with you about the education undertakings in this county. Bwana Governor, I am an alumni of Kenyatta University. And if I table what I studied, those who often look at me will think to the contrary. But I don't look spiritual, but I'm biblical. I did some research on the writers of the Bible. And if I study the story about those who wrote the Bible, I'm sorry, there might be a great exodus of people from the church. And I don't want to submit that. But I want to believe if sincerely what was wrote in the Bible was right. Then, when I read the letter I was invited for this function yesterday, I remembered with a lot of nostalgia the parable of the 10 lepers. And when I came here this morning, the governor acted the opposite. Biblically, I thought it were the students who were beneficiaries of the governor to invite the governor and say, thank you for what you did for us. But now it's the opposite. The guy who sponsored our students is now the same guy who is calling them to say thank you and congratulations. I want to really appreciate your fatherhood by doing that. I want those who will be reviewing the Bible in future, because I want to believe one time it will be subjected on amendment. Then that parable of the 10 lepers should be changed so that people start acting like the governor. Governor, you are a true father. Because despite the fact that you've taken these young men and ladies on a great trek, but you've also decided to come and say congratulations for what they did. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, join the governor and many of us in congratulating our students for performing very well. Governor, this is a very peculiar thing. And as the first speakers submitted, I've never heard of a scholarship in our neighboring counties. It's only Vihiga that has a living scholarship for the governor. I want to join everybody also in appreciating the governor in sustaining this program. It's not a walk in the park. It's not easy. And I've sat with the governor severally, and he has shared with me the challenges he has endured in sustaining this program. When a governor, how I prayed that even your successors would be able to sustain this program, because it's a very noble program that you would not wish that it extincts after departure from this county government. When a governor have given a shining face to the families of these young men and women. I looked at the merits of this scholarship of the governor, and one thing I discovered, the governor made your learning affordable. Apart from funding your tuition fee, the governor went a long way to ensure that your personal effects were taken care of. I saw the first day nilikuwa napita hapo nje mlipokuwa mnaelekea form 1. Niliona waziri wa elimu wakati huo na chief officers wamewanunulia boxes wamewanunulia sheets, wamewanunulia mambo mengi ikawezesha kwenda shuleni. Bwana Governor, we can't imagine of that. Secondly, the governor ensured that you went to your schools or institutions of choice. You know, somebody can give you a scholarship, and because that person is very mean, anakuambia, I'll now determine which school you are supposed to go to. If you are supposed to go to Alliance, anakuambia, I'll only sponsor you. And some of you have seen this. I'll only sponsor you when you are at Chango Secondary School. Governor, those institutions you made these young men and women to go to are institutions that are endowed with good infrastructure, laboratories, nini. You are so exposed. Good human resource in terms of teachers, you got the best. And we are happy you've given us the best results. 3, Bwana Governor, you have become an equalizer in the society. If you would have not taken this initiative, this bright mind would have not been considered in the society. But I'm happy now. How walitoka from the humble backgrounds, they can now be equal to those who have even emerged from rich families, because the governor has made you to actualize that. We want to pray for a luminous future for you. As I move towards the conclusion, I've told you I'm an alumni of Kenyatta University. Sometimes the pieces of advice that are given to learners or students, inakuwa ngumu wengine kuchukua mawaidha ambayo wamewaambia. But when an alligator tells you that a crocodile is sick, you have no reason to doubt. I'm representing the alligators. When the Englishmen and ladies tell you that the proof of the pudding is in the eating, then you must trust it. We are telling you the kind of lives that we have experienced. I want to encourage you. Governor has done for you around 3/4, 75%. Mumebaki tuna around 25% to accomplish. Be focused. Be committed. Have your eyes on the ball. What is this that you've been looking for? Choose the right company. And I want to underline that. Right company. It's very simple for you to be derailed in the remaining phase of your studies. But if you take the caution that the members are telling you here, I want to believe you are going to succeed. Continue excelling academically. Then at one given time, at your own time, remember to return gratitudes to this governor. Tafuta tu nafasi yako. Make a communication to appreciate the governor and his team for offering you this scholarship. Governor, we want to pray for sustainability of this program. How I wish the members of the county assembly were here, such that the allocation for bursary, the allocation for your scholarship got augmented, got increased, so that we can have many more young men and ladies benefiting from your scholarship. We want to wish you well. And as I conclude, my friend Sabala has said something, and I want to put it very openly. The follow-up activities. I want to believe, when a governor, you have developed a data bank for your scholarship students. We want to emphasize that there should be follow-ups. We know how are our students faring on in the universities. What kind of faculties are there? And finally, what are they going to be in life? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bwana Governor. We are grateful of you and count on our support as stakeholders in the education system in this county. God bless you.
Thank you so much, my brother Maurice Chalenga. I think being in the union, you become a politician. The people want to call their names. Please just stand up and wave because of time. This event is supposed to have ended by noon. And if you look at your watch, we still also have 15 minutes or so. And the governor has not actually given his words of wisdom. Mr. Callistas, please wave to the congregation. Thank you so much. Also, we have the Chief of Staff, Mr. Leonard Soit, and also my colleague, Chief Officer, Youth and Sports, Mr. Sylvan, the Youth and Sports docket. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, allow me to take 2 of your minutes by making my remarks as follows. The department presented 125 students for the 2024 KCSE examination, comprising of 78 boys and 47 girls, out of which, Your Excellency, 116 students scored C+ and above, which means 116 are joining the university. Please clap for yourself. This represents 92.8% of the number of people, or students, sorry, who are joining the university. 9 students scored slightly below C+, that is 5 C plain and 2 C-, and are likely to join our VET institution and other middle level colleges. 1 student got a straight A, and I want to actually recognize the name. That is David Obeya of Muranga High School, who scored a plain A of 84 points. Let's clap for him in his absentia. We also had 16 A's minus, 16 A minuses. That is 13 males and 3 females. In the same exam, we had 26 candidates who scored B+. That is 17 boys and 9 girls. 31 candidates scored a B-. 31 candidates scored B plain. That is 18 boys and 2 males who scored a C. And then, which translates to around 75 university transition rate, translating to around 95% who are going, getting to around 95% who are going to the university. This year, as I said, we have 115. As I said, we have 115 from Emuhaya sub-county, 3 from Luanda sub-county, 4 who have supported the department and are willing to work with us in the near future for their continued support, continued engagement, and I'm happy for the sentiments that were made by both Kupet and Nat. We are really working. Who was Director Serede? He said, always remember where you came from. If you remember where you came from, I want to encourage you. This is now the beginning of the journey. You are given shopping, your fees was paid in full. You are now moving to another step where, as the principal of Vihiga School said, it requires a lot of self-discipline, a lot of self-control. Nobody will be able to monitor you. Nobody is timing you in whatever you do. It is you and your timetable and your conscience. So make sure that as you go join the university, just be the person you are now. You are going to join other people with the different cultures, kind of way of living. Please don't adjust. to that way of living. Be simple, remember your background, and always thank God for who you are as we speak. Thank God for having him picked to be a member or among the beneficiaries, and also thank God for making it to the university. I know God will prevail upon you, and you are going to clear these 4 years or so in your university with a lot of ease. So mine is just to congratulate you and wish you well in your endeavors. In that spirit, I also want to appreciate His Excellency the Governor for coming up with this idea and actually supporting you. He's been our father for the last 4 years. He'll continue being our father so long as you don't change to the tunes of this world. Remain focused in academics. As a department, we are ready for any guidance. We are ready to receive you. Please visit our offices. Come and say hi. Get time and appreciate His Excellency for this kind of gesture. I know your parents are at home. Please take our regards to your parents and also wish them well as they prepare to take you to the university or other tertiary institutions. Allow me, Your Excellency, to end at that juncture and invite the CC in charge of education to take up the program from there. Thank you so much. My name is Dominic Luvavo, the Chief Officer, Department of Education, Science, Technical and Vocational Training. Thank you.
(2024), CCs who are present, the guests that we have today, all our partners, good afternoon. Good afternoon once more. First, I would like to take this chance to thank God for the chair for education, the assembly. Kindly come and say a word.
Thank you so much, Waziri. Your Excellency the Governor, CCMs present, Chief Officers, and our guests, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Mrembe, Msangarile. Thank you, Your Excellency. I was saying that just to confirm that indeed these are students from Vihiga County. These are own students, and you've done a good job to support them. Your Excellency, today I'm a happy person. As the Chair Education Committee, I've been seated there, and one of our students was doing a presentation here on happiness. And I did an extension to whatever he was presenting and said happiness is when you get a governor's scholarship. So I expected these students to be very happy. And the only thing you can do to His Excellency the Governor is to pray for him. Because there are very few people in the society who can come out of their way to ensure that you get education, to ensure that they support you to go through education. And Your Excellency, I saw a smile on your face when the little girl Nicole from Mungoma was here doing a presentation to her fellow colleagues, saying that she dreams to be a doctor one day. And I know she comes from a very humble background, that today she has an opportunity to even go to that medical school, and some few years from now, she will be a medical doctor, and I hope she will come and serve to the people of Vihiga County. Your Excellency, there is what we call the new funding model in universities. And that funding model has brought a lot of problems to our students who are joining universities. I would like to prevail upon the Department of Education, led by Waziri Ruth, to ensure that these students are well guided so that they are placed in the bands they deserve, so that they are assisted by the government to ensure that they see most of their dreams come true. As an assembly, we support this initiative, and Your Excellency, we know the kind of passion and dedication you have towards the governor's scholarship, and we'll continue supporting you to ensure you have a budget to support these students. I'll not say much because this is not my day. This is the students' 2024 cohort's day. And with that and many more, may I say thank you and God bless you and may all your dreams come true. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Muhesh. At this moment, Your Excellency, kindly allow me to recognize the presence of our CEC Finance. I'm sorry he may not be able to stand here because he has just injured his toe, so he's seated there. But kindly wave Mr. Mai, Dr. Mai to the audience. That is the CEC Finance. And I would like at this moment to call upon my other colleague, CEC Gender, to come and say a word to the students.
Your Excellency, our students, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I want to take this opportunity to appreciate His Excellency for this gesture. Actually, service to needy people, especially children, melts the heart of God. We pray that God will do you good on behalf of these students for offering them this scholarship. 4 years ago, you were in a school which was your home. You've graduated from these homes with beautiful stories. And the world today is celebrating the beautiful story that you came out with from those high schools. You've written the second chapter of your book about yourself, about your life, a book that you like people to read. You're going for the next chapter, which is in the university. My advice to you is set healthy boundaries as you engage with your peers in the university. Just be you. Don't try to be somebody else. Don't copy somebody else. Be who you are. And remember, the story that you are writing is a story that you want the world to read and to appreciate you. So what type of a story are you going to write in the university? We know the rules to education are bitter, but the fruits are very delicious. So very soon, you will be germinating into a good fruit tree if you carry yourself well in the university. Because there are people who go to the university, but they never complete their studies. So if you carry yourself well in the university, you're going to germinate into a very good fruit tree. And this tree will be beneficial to your community. Not only to your parents, but also to your community. Bear in mind that people in your community are looking up to you, and you must be a role model. There is no shortcut about it, because you are privileged to get a scholarship. Some did not qualify. Finally, I want to appreciate the performing artists. I recognize your rich talent, and we know there is life after school. My department, that is the Department of Youth, is here to receive you, to connect you, and to give you a platform to grow your talent and to earn from your talent. In this department, we have a chief officer. You need to know him because he will be interacting regularly with you. We also have a youth officer. Where is Munyora, if he's around? That is a youth officer. So after school, Waziri Education will be handing you over to these officers and to this department that will help you grow and connect you to the world in terms of getting job placements, growing your talent, and earning from your talent. Thank you so much. Congratulations. and may all your dreams come true. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Waziri. Before I hand over the program before I invite the guests, I would like to say the following. One, we are happy with the performance of the 2024 KCSE. You've done us proud. And you've had a lot of encouragement, a lot of good words from all the speakers who have come before me. I don't need to repeat. What I would like to say is the following. You have, of course, now left where you've been. You're going to be with your parents or your guardians. Make sure that as you leave here, our offices have your contacts, because we regard you as our own. You've heard that you are having a father here who has cared about you. You never know, anything can come up and he would like to communicate with you. So we would like you to leave us with your contacts so that if anything coming up, we don't lose track of you. Please be disciplined in all that you are doing, and with discipline, everything will be good for you. You'll be able to move without any problem. When it comes to selection of the courses you are going to, don't just select a course because you want to go to the university. There are many courses that are there that are going to be better for you when you finish. We've had in the last cohort and the other one, many of our students went for STEM, and also have our vocational training centers and our technical colleges also in Vihiga. In Vihiga, we have 4 of them, and the VCs we have 34. If you don't make it to the university, go to these colleges, and these colleges, they empower you because you go and start making and nursing your skill. By the time you are finishing that college, you are already empowered and you are able to even feed yourself and feed your family. So don't just say, oh, I did not make it for this degree, I'm a failure. No. Our VTCs are there and the technical TVCs are there. Make sure that you go and join. Those, like the first 97, the group that we had of 97, we had 6 of our students going to take medicine. They are sure when they come from there, they'll be already empowered. So choose or select the courses you are going to do very carefully. Look at the future, into the future, and know that if I take this course, it is going to enable me not to be a beggar on the street or to go and start pushing a wheelbarrow because no one is employing you, and yet you have a degree, even first-class honors. So look at the courses very carefully. If you're getting confused or you don't know how to choose, come to our offices. Our doors are open and we shall guide you. His Excellency has been doing so much in education, and actually the education office is working hand in hand with him to even see if there's any partner who can come on board to assist those who are advancing. And if we get this chance, we shall let you know. And that's why I'm saying, leave your contacts, the correct contacts, behind. Keep your phones on. And our office also, for those who are joining, is normally very ready to give you letters to make people know that you are under His Excellency, the Governor, to give you all the assistance as you go to the universities or the colleges that you're going to. We normally give those letters, so when you get your admission, people want to know where you came from, come, and there's a letter already there for you, which will assist you to be assisted where you're going. To our VTCs, our students, take your skills very seriously, the courses you are doing. And as you've heard, our courses, we also have core curricula. Embrace it also. You've heard from my colleague, when we finish with you, I'll be handing you over to her and you'll be able to be guided. So take your courses very seriously. As I told you, when you go to a VTC, you come up, you are a hairdresser, you even make more money than even the waziri who's talking in front of you, isn't it? Because there is money ready, market ready is there. So these courses that are in our VTCs, TVCs, don't ignore them. Go for them, take your time, and do them with all your mighty, and it shall be well. His Excellency, when you seated there, he has said, I'm actually just saying what he told me to say. He is going now to be coming round to visit the VTCs. He would like to see what you people are doing. So soon, don't be surprised to see him just arriving into the compound. Aren't you happy? Amesema atakuja, simpigie makofi. Anaweza badilisha nia akose kukuja, eh? But he has said he'll be coming to see what you are doing. Your Excellency, lastly, I would like to thank you so much for you having taken your time to be with us today to actually talk to your students. And you've seen in Vihiga, under His Excellency's leadership, there's nothing that we do under the table. If we would have taken these students for this scholarship because they are our brothers or sisters or relatives, those who are not needy and merited, then we could not be coming up with these results. So, Your Excellency, we thank you for all that you're doing for the education department. And as it has been said, don't let His Excellency down. Move and fly the flag of Vihiga County high so that His Excellency can also feel that he did a good thing to give you education. I'm the Waziri for Education, and at this moment, I would like us to kindly just stand up. We welcome His Excellency to come and address us. Your Excellency, come, karibu, and address your people. Thank you so much.
Let us be seated. I stand before you as a very happy and proud father of my children who have done me proud. And I want you to clap for yourselves for the good job you have done. I take this opportunity to thank the Almighty God for the grace and guidance He has given us throughout the 4 years we have been with you, working together on this academic journey. And I'm happy that you listened to us and you have done us proud by posting very good performance in your final examination. So as a father, I was so excited when the results came out, and the CEC probably didn't tell you. I kept on calling her and asking her, where are the results of my boys and girls? And she had to work round the clock to ensure that I got the results of each one of you. And when I analyzed the results, I was a very proud father. And I thanked God for that. So I told the CEC that I must meet my children and say thank you, because you listened to me, you obeyed all the rules and regulations we gave you, And you have achieved what we set out for you. And I felt very strongly that as a father, I want to give you some word or words of wisdom, because we have finished one very important phase in life of being in a high school. Because a high school is what determines who you will become in the next phase. And you have done extremely well in the high school phase, but now you are going to another phase, which is very, very challenging. And it's a phase where now the destiny, your destiny, is in your own hands. There is nobody who is carrying your destiny. It's you and you alone. Because as the principal of Vihiga has said, in the high school, you had all the regulations and rules and everything. And you had to follow certain structures and timetable. As you proceed to university and other tertiary colleges, there will be no such a system. You will be on your own. You will determine what to do yourself at any given time. There will be no bells, no timekeeper. So you will be your own timekeeper. You will be the one who will manage your time. So it's a big challenge for you, and we want to prepare you. And I'm very, very happy for those previous speakers who have spoken to you. I think they have done an excellent job. I cannot do better than what we have done. Our Director for Education, Mr. Sereda, gave you a very good direction on what to do. The rest have equally done the same. The Secretary General of Cohort, I think he has done a good job. Our NAT executive, Chalenga, has said all. And all who have spoken here have given you the best advice you can get. You will not get any other better advice than what you are receiving here. So for me as your father, I want to tell you that I'm with you. You have done me proud, but I want you to walk the next journey. Although I may not be directly together with you, but I want to ensure that you walk this journey the right way and reach your destination. And your destination is your own choice. So I'll be here to give you any support you may require in your journey, your next journey. We would like to remain in touch with you, and I would like the department to organize so that at the end of every year, we organize, you come together. You come back, and we sit with you, and you tell us what you are doing, and those of you who have any challenges, we will give you guidance and support where we require. So we will arrange a program where probably in December we will do so. And I have established a full-fledged directorate of youth. And its work is to ensure that the youth of this great county of Vihiga are given an opportunity to be able to undertake what they want to undertake in a manner that is acceptable or in a manner that allows them to achieve what we have. And I have employed a youth who has worked with me for the last 7 years. I think, is he still here? Just come. I have worked with Mr. Munyora here for the 7 years I've been here. And for your information, he, from university, he volunteered to work with me. We were not paying him, but he has worked with us until we have given him a job as our assistant director of the youth. So you can see what perseverance and commitment can do. So he's here, and I want you to know him. If you have any issue, whether in the university or wherever you are, get his number. We will be able to help you. If it's an issue that we can talk with the leadership of the college or a social problem, we will do it. So we have a directorate fully committed to the youth. So you will take his number and probably know his office so that you can use it. Thank you. I won't go further to give you further advice because I think we have got more than I can give. But for me, the key in life is self-discipline. Self-discipline is key. And I'm living testimony. I came from a very poor background, very poor. My high school, my father and mother could not afford. So we had people contributed, and also I had a chance to get scholarship here and there. But being self-disciplined and focused, I am where I am. But it's a long journey. Most of you, the youth, you are in a hurry. You are in a hurry to get to the destination. But I can assure you, if you are in a hurry, you may not reach the destination. And if you reach there, you may reach there broken. So have the patience. Be willing to do what you believe in doing. There is nothing better than doing what you love doing. And for me, I love what I'm doing. And as a result of that, I have achieved a lot. But in the process of achieving a lot, remain yourself. Just be humble. Just be simple. Sometimes people ask me, as a governor, why are you just so kienyeji? But I tell them that's my lifestyle. You have seen my colleagues, when they pass along this road, they have a fleet of cars with sirens and everybody's thrown out of the road. But for me, I follow the roads. I have one car, I just go the road. If the police says stop, I also stop. If he's checking anything on the car, I allow him to check. So simplicity is the best virtue you can have. Technology is very crucial and very important in the 21st century. And each one of you has now technology in your hands in the name of a smartphone. It has everything. Good, evil, and name it. I'm happy the young people who gave you, who demonstrated here earlier on from our VCT, they showed you what a smartphone or technology can do to you if you don't use it well. So I want to advise you as your father, technology is good. And I tell people, some of us, when we were in university, we played a big role in the technology that we are using now. We did a lot of work to get technology where it is. But we had a very clear vision. We wanted people to have information at their fingertips. But we didn't realize that our vision was not the vision of other people. So we've given you the technology, but now we have so many people who have used that technology to make it a very dangerous gadget. In fact, the most dangerous gadget now in the world is a smartphone. It's worse than a gun. So I want to plead with you, use technology for the good for you. If you choose to become a doctor, a smartphone will help you, because everything to do with medicine, you can access to it on a smartphone. Whatever you choose is there. So use the smartphone for your purpose and for your development. But not, I saw the guys here, not for posting your photos. Who cares how you look like? So don't waste time posting photos, because what value does it add to you when you post? If anything, if you are looking good, you are inviting thieves and crooks to look after you. So think twice. And as a person who has been involved in the development of this technology, I can assure you that you must be, if there is anything you should be scared of, is what you write and post on your phone. Whether or whatever you call it, is the worst. Think twice before you post anything. Because whatever you post becomes permanent and is being used to analyze who you are. And that's why those of you who have smartphones, the moment you start posting certain things in the direction of your like, within no time, you start getting posting to you in that line. If you like, or you by accident you opened an obscene photograph, and you continue opening, then they know this one likes these things, so they start posting, and within no time, you are only anytime you go to your internet, what you are seeing are nice photos or obscene photos. If you are eating and you are looking on food, within a week, you start getting so many posting about how to eat, where to get good food, who is providing good food. So you become a slave. You are held a slave of yourself. And eventually you discover you get addicted to those things and will spend all your time looking for those things and you never move. You may not know how you receive all these things, but I can tell you, be careful. With artificial intelligence, there is nothing that you can hide. After you have walked your journey, you look for a job. You may write who you are. You may write a good CV. But I can assure you, today, if I want to know who you are, I only need to know, have your name and probably your number, and I will know everything about you. So now when people come for interviews, even for us here, you may write a nice CV, but we go checking on the internet through data analytics, and there are companies that are providing that. I just give the name and say, give me the details about this guy, his number is this, and they'll give me everything about you. So when you come for an interview, we are very smart, thinking, I'm good, I'm loyal, I'm this. We just look at you and say, you are lying. And after you walk out, we just say, put this file aside. And that's the end of the story. So be careful. Technology is good, but it's become evil. To end, I want to assure you that apart from the meeting I've said at the end of every year, let us know you, where you will be. We would like to have any time, whatever you'll be doing, you want to have attachment, we want to provide you the first opportunity for any attachment that you will want, so that we work with you. And probably most of the people we have had attachment with, youth, have ended employing them. And probably Vihiga today is the only county that has employed the youngest people. I put a condition under 35. And for today, all the people who have been employed in this county are young people, all under 35. So we would like, when whatever you are doing, you come for attachment, we will give you first priority, since you are one of our own. And you work with us, and who knows, you may come and work with us. For our VTC champions, we are very proud of you. You can imagine, we merge the best in the entire country. All the trophies are here. And you have seen your colleagues, after they finished Form 4, they chose to go to our VTCs. And you can see they are happy and they love what they are doing. We have seen with the guys who have been here. I've been inspired by what they have done here, because whatever they are doing, they are coming out of their own heart. They do what they love doing, and therefore decide to do what you love doing. Let not your mother or your uncle tell you this is what you should do. No, do what you want to do. And that's what will give you inspiration. So you have seen our VTC students, they have done us proud. And I want to assure the leadership of VTC that We are going now to put more emphasis on our VTCs. We'll put more budget to our VTCs to ensure that you have what it takes to improve. Because we want the VTCs to provide the technical know-how. Because the world today, you need to create jobs for yourself. You need not to be employed. So we are going to support our VTCs and put more money. Even our ECDs, we are going to put more money in that. But equally, on the bursaries, we still committed to giving bursaries. We still committed to giving scholarship. Although what has happened, we have heard what has happened, why we are being told not to give funding to students like you. We as Council of Governors, we have said and we have told the government. We had a meeting with the Deputy President last Monday. We have told them that we will continue to give scholarships for our children, for our students. And if the worst comes to worst, they insist that we have to write agreement with the national government. For me, I have no problem. If he's writing, I have the time to write. So I'm just going to tell them, okay, fine. The national government and county government, I want to write an agreement with the national government that I'll be paying money to students who are under the governor's scholarship. Then we will write an agreement, and then I will sign. And then the program will continue. So for me, whichever way they look at it, I still believe I will make sure that the program continues as long as I'm here, and I want it to continue even after I've left. So that's all what I want to say for now. But once more again, I want to congratulate you for the sterling performance you have given us, and I want to wish you well in your endeavors and your future. I know those of you here are here. Most of you will come back to be leaders here. One of you here will come here as a governor and will be a governor here. So, but be patriotic. Be patriotic. I have supported many students. Because of my background, I chose that I will also support the poor, because I was supported. I have supported so many students who are in many key positions. Even I helped them to get to those key positions. But my disappointment is that those students have refused or even to give back to the community. And they have chosen, some of them have chosen to amass wealth so that they don't become poor again. And even when they come here, they come with the latest car, but they only have 1 day or 2 days, and they have even their own primary school where they were. They are not willing even to give 10 shillings for UGI, for ECD classroom, ECD child. So I want to tell you, if you are supported, also you support. Because you can amass as much wealth as you have. But eventually, this wealth, you leave it here, and you go in a small grave with a small coffin, and you'll be covered. That's it. If anything, you have left a lot of problems to your children and to your relatives, because they have to fight to share the wealth. So, I'm just telling you as your father, I know you'll do well. But when you do well, also come back and do that to the rest. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. We want to thank you, Your Excellency, for that wonderful speech. Please give a round of applause to our governor, please. Thank you so much. We want to recognize the presence of CCM member Banalonani. Wave to our students, please. Thank you so much. We are moving to the last part of our agenda today, that is awards. We have students who did very well during the national festivals, both in drama and music. We have also students who have outstanding performance from the governor's scholarship. We are going to award you today. Vile wanasema, tuzwa kwao, mcheza kwao hutuzwa. We'll start with our VTC students who excelled in core curricular activities, specifically drama at the national level. I want to call upon the managers of those institutions to come and receive the trophies, then hand over to His Excellency the Governor the trophies. Before that, we also have some certificates. We'll award one certificate per institution, one certificate per student in an institution, which will be done by His Excellency the Governor. We had 4 institutions participating: Gimomoi, Keveye, Maseno, and Mwambeva. So from Gimomoi, we want to award the student who did very well, that is in the mime category. And the student is Joachim Odongo. Please, Joachim Odongo, please move forward to be awarded your certificate. Okay, I want to call upon the CC Education and the CEO, Chair Education Committee. Please flank the governor when he's awarding the students. We are only giving one student per sector. The manager will pick on behalf of the student. So we have a certificate for Gimomoi. Makofi kwa wakikuja tafadhali. Makofi. That is an individual performance. We are only giving a certificate. The trophies will be handed over to the governor by the manager officially. The governor will receive the trophies from the managers after we have awarded. Thank you so much, Your Excellency, for awarding a student from Gimomoi VTC for the outstanding performance in mime category. Oh, Governor is also presenting a token to Gimomoi. Makofi kwao tafadhali, Mheshimiwa Governor.
Yeah, Gimomoi, we are giving them 10,000 as thanks for what they have done.
Your Excellency, to call upon the manager, Mwambeva, to come and also receive certificates on behalf of the institution and maybe a token from His Excellency the Governor. Makofi kwake akikuja. Mwambeva won in play category, they won in stand-up comedy, they won in spoken word, scooping 3 trophies at the national level, and also the climate change trophy. Please give a clap to Mwambeva VTC for the outstanding performance. Thank you. They carried the biggest trophy from the festival. Thank you so much, Bwana Oriedo. Thank you. And now when we call upon your institution, at least one student, the trainer and the manager to come for that precious photo with His Excellency the Governor. It's valuable. Makofi kwa Gimomoi tena. Asante. Mwambeva, asante Mwambeva. Asante Mwambeva. Hiyo kikombe ni kubwa sana.
Yeah, token of 30,000.
A token of 30,000 to Mwambeva. Makofi kwenu tafadhali. Hakuna kigelegele baada ya kupewa pesa na gavana tafadhali. Mshangilie kwa vigelegele. Hiyo pesa ni mingi. Haya. We have Keveye VTC, the manager, the trainer, and one student. Please come and receive your certificate and trophy and a token from His Excellency the Governor. Yes, I can see that all the manager is there. The trainer is here. Keveye, in the modern dance category, they scooped a trophy. They are also the national champions in music festival that was held in Eldoret. They were the best in their category. Makovita kwa whatever. So the governor.
Yes, we are giving them a token of 20,000.
They have received a token of 20,000. Makofi kwa tafadhali. Najua watakula ng'ombe leo. Makofi. Asante sana governor. Makofi kwa tafadhali.
$10,000, sorry.
A token of 10,000. That is a small correction. Makofi kwa for that token, please. Maseno, the manager, the trainer, the students. Maseno, they had a narrative. A narrative where they scooped position 1 at the national level. In Solovas, they scooped position 2. And in Solovas, position 3. They have an array of trophies. The governor is presenting to the manager and the trainer. Makofi kwa Maseno wakati anapopokea.
Yeah, so they will receive a token of 20,000.
A token of 20,000 to Maseno. Makofi kwa tafadhali. That is wonderful, Your Excellency, the Governor. Thank you so much for that part of the award. We are moving to our scholarship students. We want also to award the best performers. I'll call upon your name. You come up. Just come and line up. You'll also receive an award from His Excellency, the Governor. David Opeya, Muranga High School, who scored a clean A of 84 points. Please come over. Oh, Opeya is represented by the mother, Mama A. Next is Donmoen Ondumbu, Ruben Mteule, Nicole Awinja, Fidelis Lianda.
Yeah, so for our beloved students, we are giving them a special award, a special gift that you will keep forever. We are giving you a diary of this year, but it's a customer made. We have inscribed on this diary, County Government of Vihiga, Governor's Scholarship Program by His Excellency Dr. Wilbur K. Otichilo, EGH, Governor Vihiga County, awarded to David Obeya for attaining mean grade of A playing in KCSE of 2024. So this is a special diary that you will keep forever because it has a special message. Thank you. So can we...
Makofi. Songeni mbele kidogo kwa sababu ya picha. You are requested to move forward. Thank you. Opeyo is represented by the mother. The mother is very happy. Next, Donmoen Ondumbu, Ruben Mteule, Nicola Winja, Fidelis Lianda, Gabriel Ainea, Eugene Feather, Zedekia Mabonga, Denzel Adolwa, Devin Sudi, Alvin Mtongi,
Is it there? It's not there. Oh, here.
Mteule Nicole
For having attained a mean grade of A- in the last year's exam. Congratulations.
Fidelis
Governor Scholarship Program, His Excellency Dr. Wilbur Otichilo, Governor of Vihiga County, awarded to Fidelis Lihanda for attaining a mean grade of A- in KCSE 2024. Congratulations.
Fidelis is not here to receive his award. Maybe you can move to the next student. Gabriel Ainea.
Awarded to Zedekia Mabonga for attaining a mean grade of A- in KCSE 2024. Congratulations.
Kevin Lugai, Marion Algoy, Joseph Mandoe, Anambo Zion, Huntington, and Frederick.
Governor Scholarship Program, His Excellency the Governor Wilbur K. Otichilo, EGH, Governor Vihiga County, awarded to Gabriel Ainea for attaining mean grade of A- in KCSE 2024.
The Governor Scholarship Program, His Excellency Dr. Wilbur K. Otichilo, EGH, Governor Vihiga County, awarded to Eugene Feather for attaining a mean grade of A- in KCSE 2024. Congratulations, young man.
Governor Scholarship Program, His Excellency Dr. Wilbur K. Otichiro, Governor Vihiga County, awarded to Joseph Mwandoe for attaining mean grade of A-.
Governor Scholarship Program, His Excellency Dr. Wilbur K. Otichlo, EGH, Governor Vihiga County, awarded to Dalvin Sudi for attaining a mean grade of A-.
Governor Scholarship Program, His Excellency Dr. Wilbur K. Otichilo, Governor Vihiga County, awarded to Denzel Adolwa for attending a mean grade of A- 2024.
Governor Scholarship Program, His Excellency Dr. Wilbur K. Otichilo, EGH, Governor Vihiga County, awarded to Alvin Mutongi. Karibu sana Alvin. Alvin Mutongi, in absentia. So Alvin, since Alvin is not in, I think we'll keep the notebook for him.
Governor Scholarship Program, HE Dr. Wilbur K. Otichilo, Governor Vihiga County, awarded to Marion Alugoye for attaining a mean grade of A- in KCSE 2024.
Governor Scholarship Program, His Excellency Dr. Wilbur K. Otichilo, EGH, Governor Vihiga County, awarded to Kevin Lugai for attaining a mean grade of A- in KCSE 2024. Kevin Lugai.
Governor Scholarship Program, HE Dr. Wilbur K. Otichilo, EGH, Governor Vihiga County, awarded to Huntington Akamena for attaining mean grade of A- in KCSE 2024. Congratulations.
Governor's Scholarship Program, HE Dr. Wilbur K. Otichilo, EGH, Governor Vihiga County, awarded to Frederick Chiruka for attaining a mean grade of A- in KCSE 2024. Congratulations, Frederick.
Governor Scholarship Program, His Excellency Dr. Wilbur K. Otichilo, EGH, Governor Vihiga County, awarded to Anambo Zion for attaining a mean grade of A- in KCSE 2024.
And now we are having the final gift, which is going to His Excellency himself from the Department of Education.
Wapi makofi. Thank you so much for that ceremony. Let us all be upstanding for the national anthem as we close the function. National anthem. Thank you. We'll allow the governor and his entourage to leave. The students will remain in the tent.
Photo. Photo.
Wanafunzi tuende photo session na governor pale kwa entrance kabla tujaenda. Tuende pale kwa picha. Tuende kwa picha kwanza.